Denis Shapovalov vs Alex de Minaur preview. Home favorite Denis Shapovalov lock horns with Alex de Minaur in the first round of the 2022 Canadian Open. Shapovalov started the year on a strong note, but has been going through a rough patch over the last few months. He won 3 of his 4 matches to lead Canada to their maiden ATP Cup title. At the Australian Open, he gave Rafael Nadal quite the scare before going down in 5 sets. Following his semi-final showing in Dubai, Shapovalov suffered a couple of early exits from his subsequent tournaments. He ended his string of poor results by reaching the quarterfinals of the Italian Open, even knocking out Nadal in the 3rd round. But it wasn't a return to form for the 23-year-old. Shapovalov lost in the first round of his next 5 tournaments. He snapped his losing streak at Wimbledon, winning against Arthur Rinderknecht in the opening round. The Canadian lost to Brandon Nakashima in the next round. Shapovalov then returned to action at the City Open. After a first-round bye, he was defeated by JJ Wolf in 3 sets. Alex de Minaur, meanwhile, has strung together a pretty good season this year. He reached the 4th round of the Australian Open for the first time. He had a decent Middle East swing too, reaching the quarterfinals and semi-finals in Doha and Dubai respectively. De Minaur then made it to the 4th round of the Indian Wells Masters and lost a round earlier in Miami. He had a decent clay swing, but lost in the first round of the French Open. The 23-year-old did better on grass, reaching the semi-finals at Eastbourne and the 4th round of Wimbledon. De Minaur won his first title of the season at the Atlanta Open. However, he was unable to carry the momentum with him. He lost to Yoshihito Nishioka in the 2nd round of the City Open, despite holding a match point. Denis Shapovalov vs Alex de Minaur head-to-head. De Minaur leads Shapovalov 2-0 in the head-to-head. He won their previous encounter at the 2020 ATP Cup in 3 sets. Denis Shapovalov vs Alex de Minaur prediction. Shapovalov's downward spiral has become a cause for concern. He has now won just 1 of his last 9 matches. On the other hand, de Minaur, despite his loss from a winning position at the City Open, has been more consistent. Shapovalov's wayward shot-making was on full display during his loss to Wolf at the City Open. 12 double faults and a ton of errors ensured he never got a foothold in the match despite some occasional sparks of brilliance. The Canadian didn't have a cohesive game plan and ultimately paid the price for his lack of strategy. Given Shapovalov's current woes, de Minaur shouldn't have a problem handling him. He has won both of their previous encounters as well. The Australian was able to handle his opponent's power-packed game by redirecting the pace, coupled with his amazing retrieval skills on both occasions. Shapovalov is capable of performing a lot better and his past results are proof of that. But unless he raises his level considerably and gets his act together, it's hard to see him winning in his current form. Pick Alex de Minaur to win in straight sets.